Hi class. Today we are going to recreate an old school 3D optical illusion that can be viewed using these super cool retro paper glasses. I'll be handing out a pair for each student before this assignment. This optical illusion is called an anaglyph, and these glasses work because they allow our eyes to see two different images at the same time. Each eye sees a different image, and our brain combines these two images to recreate or to create the illusion of depth. This technique was originally done using a stereoscopic camera, which is actually two cameras that are slightly offset from each other, just like our eyes. We don't have a stereoscopic camera, so we're going to cheat and use Photoshop. So let's go. All right, so let's take a look here. I have a picture of, this is the end result, by the way, but here's a picture of my dog Cheddar, and this illusion works best as a black and white image or very desaturated. So that's the first thing I'm going to do, is I'm going to go to Image, Adjustments, and I'm going to go to Vibrance, and I'm just going to drag my vibrancy all the way down and my saturation down a bit too. You can go all the way and make it fully black and white, that works too. Okay. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to duplicate this layer. So I'm going to take my layer, I'm going to drag it down to this little plus box here, and I've now made two copies of this image, of this layer rather. Okay. The next thing we're going to do, and I'm going to move this over here, and I'm going to remove the background of this image. So I'm going to click Remove Background. And it's doing, and if you can see here, I'm going to click on and off my eyeball for the background image, and you can see it is indeed gone. Now you'll notice, I'm going to move this over here too, my dog Cheddar is missing a paw, so the AI didn't do a perfect job. So to fix that, I'm just going to take my paintbrush tool here, and this is what's called a layer mask, by the way. It's a very powerful tool. And I'm going to paint my dog, I'm going to change that to black, from black to white, my paintbrush. And I'm going to paint my dog's paw back into my shot here. So there you go. My dog has a paw again. And there. So you can see over here, that's the pavement actually, or my dog's shadow. And I can remove that by switching around my paintbrush colors to black this time, and that paints it out. So I can fix that. So, and when you're happy with it, there you go. Okay. Okay. So next thing we want to do is we want to convert this layer into a smart object. So I'm going to click on this little drop-down tab here, and I'm going to scroll down to Convert to Smart Object. Boom, and there we go. So now that's a smart object. I'm also going to turn back on my background layer. There we go. And finally, we're almost done. We're going to go to this little FX tab here, Blending Options, and you can see over here our channels, red, green, and blue, are checked off. We're going to leave the red channel checked off, or checked on rather, and we're going to turn off our green and our blue channels. So those are now off. Hit OK, boom. And finally, we just have to move our image. So we're going to hit the little mover tab button up here, and we're going to use our arrow keys. And we're going to shift our image over. So there you go. Now, this is where you just eyeball it, but you just confirm it by putting on your glasses. And that looks great. So that's it. You're done. Okay, so give this a try with your own image and see what comes up. Good luck.